Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. How is it going today? Thank you for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. We got a marathon today for Scott Anderson. Actually, he sponsored the marathon. That's what I wanted to say. And we're going to have a lot of fun. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, or like the video, dislike the video. Whatever makes you happy, of course. But we're gonna try and make you happy with these tunes. There's some super interesting stuff. I know most of it by name, but not these specific tunes. I'm a big fan of Uriah Heep. I'm becoming a fan of Townsend, and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Still getting into it, but here's the list that we're gonna do of these tracks by Scott. Let's see. We're gonna start it off with Jojo Gunne, and this is I Wanna Love You. This is from Jumping the Gun. Clever. Jumping the Gun, 1973. Let's see. Then the second song is Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Hurt. You're Gonna Get It. 1978. All right. Then Pete Townsend, Give Blood, from White City, a Novel, 1985. And I really love how last time when I listened to Pete Townsend, like his singing, I didn't even know that he could sing, because I just knew him as the guitar player from The Who. Then we're gonna play some Uriah Heep. I've always said I'm a big fan of Uriah Heep because my mom introduced me to Uriah Heep. The best of, I don't know if this was on there. I don't think so. Stealin. This is from Sweet Freedom. If I know it, I'll of course raise my hand. This is from 1973. Sweet Freedom. And we're gonna close it off. We're gonna finish the marathon with this one. This was unfortunately not available on Spotify. There are some albums on there, but this is from Dudek. Never heard of him. Zoro, like the masked Zoro, Rides Again. So I can't pronounce the Z. Zoro Rides Again. All right. It doesn't say. Let's see. Does it say 1977 from the album Say No More? All right. Well, I'm ready. If you're ready, let's go. Let me just get one thing, and I'll be right back. All righty then. Got some coffee here. Yeah. See. Some Star Wars brewed. No, I'm just kidding. But I love this mug. It's like a Christmas mug, but it's also like a Boba Fett and Yoda mug. Really cool. There's a lot of coffee in there. All right, so let's get started with Jojo Gunne. I Wanna Love You. Never heard of the band or the artist, so I'm super intrigued what's gonna happen. Let's go. And thank you so much again, Scott, for this wonderful marathon. And the one before, I'm still working on it. So this one obviously is going to release later, but the Henry Mancini, I guess by the time you see this one, the Henry Mancini has already aired. So that was a lot of fun, but you will see. All right, so here we go with Jojo. Let's go. a lot going on. I love it. I love how clean that solo was. I love that's I don't know. I've talked about this so many times how I love precision and just a clean tone. I'm gonna put this on. I'm so sorry. I have hair in my face galore because I just walked out of the shower. Look, this looks nice. And it's just in my face. I can't deal with it. It's literally like tickling me. So, but this is awesome. Here you go. And the drumming, super fun. It's just very like there's a lot going on there and a lot to love. So, let's go back. I couldn't concentrate anymore. I couldn't even see the screen anymore. So here we go. Here we go. Very cool. It's like a piano driven guitar also like oriented band from LA. Well, they're from LA, you know. I saw they're from Los Angeles, but I guess they didn't really last that long for some reason. But hey, what a great sound. I love the drumming was off the charts. Loved two solos, a lot of, you know, piano driven music, and very just a lot going on in the song. And this was good. This was really, really good. I'm gonna have to explore more of Jojo Gunne. And I love the album Jumping the Gun. That's very smart. Smart play on words. Give me 1 second. So this is seems like it's almost like a guitar cable here. All right. Okay. Yeah. So next one is the amazing Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. This is Hurt. And what did I say here? 78. You're gonna get it. Oh yeah, you're gonna get it. And here we go with Tom Petty.
Went back through the night. Yeah, I stood in the darkness, stood all alone. Thank God for California. Thank God I'm going home. That's right, you hurt me, baby. Hurt me good. Hurt me like no one else ever could. Cut down the middle, face down in the dirt. And we both know it's too late to say it. That you feel proud about it, baby. Taught me how to hurt. That's right. DC 10:45, halfway to LA, red in the eye. You may be the devil, might just be his friend. It don't make no difference. You ain't getting me again. That's right, you hurt me, baby. Hurt me good. Hurt me like no one else ever could. Cut down the middle, face down in the dirt. And we both know it's too late to say that you feel proud about it, baby. Tell me how to hurt. That's right.
Wow, man. Beautiful. I just love Tom Petty's voice, and the guitar tone reminds me a lot of Dire Straits. And I was just like, while I was listening to the song, I was like, what do I know of Tom Petty? And I do know two songs. And I think everybody knows those. And those are not even, I guess they're not the best, but they're so big, which is Free Fallin'. And there's even like a Mexican joke, Free Fallin'. And in Mexico, they say frijoles, which means beans, because a lot of people in Mexico don't speak English. So when they hear it, free fall, that, and they sing frijol, and like, I don't know if you understand this. If you speak Spanish, you're going to be laughing very, very hard because you get it, you get the joke. But I know Free Falling, and then of course I looked it up right now. It's called Mary Jane Last Dance with Mary Jane. Dun, 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 dun. And that's actually what the Heartbreakers. Free Falling is by himself. So yeah, so I do know, like, I guess the most listened to, but yeah, but it's just, what a great sound, what a great singer, what a great voice, good guitar tone, just perfect, beautiful. And also Scott told me this is not themed or anything, and I love what he added here. Just some of my favorite rock songs of a list as tall as the Rockies. And I love it, man, because we're here very, very close. I mean, we're part of the Rocky Mountains, I guess, not exactly, but they're there, right there. You can see them from the window right here. So yeah, this is a great list. So far, Jojo Gunne was a little, what I loved about Hurt was it was more organized. I think Jojo Gunne was a little bit chaotic, but great. Like I said, piano driven, guitar driven, the drums, it was a lot of stuff going on. And this was a little bit more like, I don't know, I can't even say organized, that sounds so weird, but it was easier to, I guess, to listen to, you know. It was just like, you know, it's sweet and I don't know. I don't know if I make sense, you know. But the next is Give Blood by Pete Townsend. This guy is amazing, just amazing. And his voice is also so good, and I guess he sings backup vocals in The Who, because why put that to waste, right? So, but yeah, last time I reacted to Pete by himself, I was just so astonished how good this guy is by himself. I know the band is fantastic. Haven't heard like that much of The Who, but I know they're amazing and they're super famous. So, but yeah, let's listen to Pete by himself, solo album. This is called White City, a novel. I think this is the one that I reacted to. I think I don't know. I don't remember the song. Maybe this is the song with maybe it was Face to Face. Yeah, I think it was Face to Face. So this is the album opener. So let's go with this one. I'm sorry, but I have to interrupt because I'm gonna forget. This gave me major Pink Floyd The Wall vibes. Run Like Hell. Yeah, totally. Run, run, run. But it also sounds a little like The Edge. I love this slapback echo. I use this all the time. Not for this kind of music, but for lead guitar, like you play notes, you play two notes and it slaps back and it gives you a third note. Really cool stuff, man. Let's go back to this. This was really cool.
day of reckoning. I'm telling you, it's all building up to something. Something that can only be redeemed with fire.
Give love and keep blood between brothers. Give love and keep blood between brothers. Give love and keep blood between brothers. Give love and keep blood between brothers.
Okay, I'm gonna look something up. This sounds literally like Tony Levin on the bass, because I know Tony Levin's playing very well, and it sounds like a stick. It sounds like either a fretless bass, but the way he plays it like a stick. And I don't know if the stick was already around in 85. I'm gonna look it up. This is amazing. It has that 80s vibe, of course, but it sounds amazing. The way like Pete is playing with those chords with that delay, and then the voice, and then they harmonize when the give blood. I love it. And the bass is like all over. Really, really cool. So Pete Townsend, okay, here it is. White City, a novel. Let's see. I want to see if that's Tony Levin, then I have a pretty good ear. I mean, all of you guys do, but okay, here it is. Solo albums. Oh, that's David Gilmour. Okay, so I was right about that, was giving me Pink Floyd vibes, but there's no Tony Levin. Bass guitar, Tony Boltier. Butler? Let's see, is this Butler? Oh, sorry, it's Butler. Tony Butler. Yeah, so I was wrong about Tony Levin, but I guess I kind of like caught that David Gilmour vibe, and it's him. It's on the first track. It's David playing the guitar, and on track 8. Awesome. Well, close enough, I mean, but it's not a stick; it's a bass. Yeah. All right, well, let's keep going. This is a good track. This is amazing. I love it. It has that 80s feel, that Miami Vice-ish, like without the synth, just has that vibe. I don't know. It's very good. I love it.
You can give it all. keep love between brothers. Give love, give love, give love, and keep love between brothers. Give love, give your love, and keep love.
Awesome. This was such a good track, and I think David, if I'm not mistaken, maybe was doing the harmonies on the voice. Let's see. It says here David Gilmour, just guitar. Okay. Backing vocals. Oh, Emma. It looks like Pete's wife. Cool. Very, very cool. Really awesome track. I loved it. All right, so let's keep going. Uriah Heep is next. I mean, I guess I said so much about this track already. I want to move on. Uriah Heep, Stealin. This is, I'm sure, gonna be a lot heavier. And I love Uriah Heep. I think they are kind of underrated when it comes to, you know, giving them credit for heavy metal, you know. I guess sometimes they're as heavy as Black Sabbath was, you know, and I love the falsetto thing, you know, and I just heard from Lee, you know, Lee, who is a subscriber, and we've been to some concerts with Lee. We have met him. That I don't know if you know the band or the artist King Diamond, and he was inspired by Uriah Heep. I didn't know that, and I love King Diamond. I know it's metal that's not for everyone because it's so very artsy, you know, very art rock, and there's a lot of, like, it's shock rock, I think, a little bit, you know. Because there's, you know, paint involved and sets and, you know, and lyrics that are very specific, but yeah, very, very cool. Okay, so we're gonna continue with Uriah Heep. Give me just one moment. Alrighty then, I'm back, and now we're gonna go into metal land. No, I'm just kidding. Now, Uriah Heep is next. Here we go, and boom.
Take me across the water, 'cause I need some place to hide. I done the rancher's daughter, and I sure did hurt his pride. Well, there's 100 miles of desert lies between his hide and mine. I don't need no food, no water, no, 'cause I'm running out of time. Fights and killing, wine and women, gonna put me to my grave. Running, hiding, losing, crying, nothing left to say. should have been back, yeah. When I should have been back, yeah. When I should have been back, yeah. When I should have been back, yeah. Woo! Yeah. I was when I should have been back, yeah.
Yes, I just love Uriah Heep. I love their style. I love that that distorted keyboard they use, the bass, you know, doom, 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 like I don't know. And I also love their, you know, their harmonies, or they're not really harmonizing, but the da, 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 you know, like while he's singing, the other guys are like, ah. I love that, because also that is also, and there's the song that I love from Uriah Heep, The Wizard. Actually, I did a reaction to one song. I don't know if it was The Wizard, but I knew it, and then I played it on the guitar, and some of a commenter was super happy that I just started playing it, like, you know, because it has like a drop D tuning, which is kind of weird back in the 70s, but it does. And but it also has this I just love their style. They're so very instantly recognizable, you know. The singer has a very particular voice, but the style is just like it's heavy, but it's more like piano, like keyboard heavy. It's like I don't know, like a little bit like Deep Purple, but Deep Purple does have the guitar along with the, you know, what's his name? Oh boy, John Lord, I think. Is it John Lord? I think so, but maybe not. Or Ian Lord, I don't know. Something Lord, but he, like, this guy is just like, oof, I love his playing. It's very neoclassical, but yeah, I just love Uriah Heep. This was a great track, just again, you know, demonstrating that they're so cool. Okay, so I do have to stop again. Because oh no, I don't have to stop. We don't have to put up this is not a video. So let's just play the track. I have it already loaded here. And so this is, like I said, this is less Dudek, and this is Zoro Rides Again. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. The Z as in zebra, you know, that's one letter that is hard to pronounce for a German speaker. Also the W and the V, because it's inverted. You know, when we say Volkswagen is literally a V. The F, you know, we pronounce it as a F, and a W is a V. Is V, like Wiener Schnitzel. Like, we don't say Wiener Schnitzel. We say Wiener Schnitzel. So yeah, so those three letters, the W, the V, and the Z, as in, not the C is like in Cobra. No, it's, I don't know, Z, the Z. Okay, so let's hear. I've never heard this player before. Looks like he's, you know, I love the cover. It has a little bit of humor on there, so I hope that is also reflected in his playing. guys like that are a lot of fun, you know. Like Paul Gilbert, I think he's super funny with his covers, but also his playing has a good sense of humor. And I think Steve Vai, I mean, he has always incorporated some stuff, but I think he got that from Frank Zappa, who was kind of just like zero F's given, you know. So okay, so let's play this. I'm super intrigued what's gonna come out of here. So let's go. Boom. Yeah. Nice interplay. It's very good. Wow, man. This literally reminds me a little bit. He has like a style, and even he's rocking that Les Paul on the cover. It reminds me a little bit of Aldi Meola, like just the style. It's more jazz fusion. Wow, he got licks, man. Those are really good licks, and that's like the kind of player that like Steely Dan would hire, you know. And I'm not even that off, because it says here, in addition to his solo material, Dudek has played with Steve Miller Band, the Stevie Nicks, Cher, Boss Skaggs. So that's like the Boss Skaggs. When I think about Boss Skaggs, I think about Steely Dan. The Allman Brothers. I mean, come on. Bobby Whitlock, Mike Finnegan, Jim Kruger, Dave Mason. Yeah, I mean, he is just like, he sounds like a session musician. He sounds like, yeah, you know. But it says genres as blues, rock, southern rock. It doesn't even say fusion or jazz, but he does have some amazing licks, you know, on hand. You know, really, really good. I love it. Really, really cool. And the whole like interplay between the keyboard and the bass and the guitar is fantastic. I love this instrumental stuff. I think he was using even a talk box there. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounded a little bit like what Peter Frampton uses sometimes, you know. I could be wrong. Maybe it was just a wah-wah, a crybaby. This could have kept going on. Well, okay. Sorry about that. YouTube just like, you know, playing random stuff. Ah, man. I just hate YouTube that they don't respect your... Like, maybe you don't want to, like, a commercial. I mean, yes, you just listen to rock music, but they show you, like, you want to learn guitar? Click here. Like, oh my, chill, you know? Just, like... It's so like invasive. Maybe I don't know. But this was amazing. Thank you so much, Scott. This was so interesting. Let's go back. So Jojo, I do have to listen to it again. I think that's the one that I didn't dislike it, but I guess that's the only one I couldn't really like get into as much as all the other ones, because Hurt was beautiful, beautifully sung, beautifully played. Like I said, reminded me of Dire Straits a little bit. Pete Townsend, I think, was the winner of all these songs. Pete Townsend's song was just that delay, that singing, just the composition itself was just superb in every way, with that slapback delay, you know. And then David Gilmour is on there. The bass was fantastic. Literally sounded like a stick, but it wasn't. It was just an amazing bass guitar. Then Uriah Heep, beautiful as always. I mean, they never disappoint. And this guy here, Les Dudek, that was a surprise because I've never heard this guy before, and he has licks, man. He has some really nice chops and very interesting. I'm almost surprised that this wasn't labeled as more jazz fusion, but because I maybe Wikipedia doesn't know everything, but I think it sounded more jazz fusion than blues or anything. It was just very interesting, very nice interplay with the drums and the keyboards and the bass. So, and I love instrumental music. So all in all, this was a great marathon. Thank you so much, Scott, for, and like he said, these are just songs that I like, I just would like to see you react to these songs. It's not a theme. And that's cool. I think that's also awesome, not everything has to be like, a theme. So thank you again. And I hope you have fun with this one, and check out the Henry Mancini marathon if you haven't seen it. I'm sure that by the time I release this, it will be out there. So thank you again so much for being here. If you made it this far, I think I should add that because these marathons are pretty lengthy. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, with me and being here. And let me know in the comment section what you think. And we'll see each other in the next video.